everybody, and welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you my husband's favorite meal. Now, it is pineapple meatballs, but I'm not going to make it into meatballs. We're going to have meatloaf. So I want to share with you the recipe, and I will share underneath my video here. It's 3 pounds of ground beef, 3 eggs, 3 cups of breadcrumbs, 1.5 cups of onions, and 1.5 cups of brown sugar. So we're going to assemble that into a meatloaf. I'm going to use some pantry items. I'm also going to use some items that we just did a video on, my frozen carrots. I'll show you how we implement all of that. First thing we're going to do is, I didn't have crushed pineapples. I had the tidbits, but I'm going to use this little handy machine. I love this thing. I got it as a product review, and I just thought I'd share it with all of you. It's the Laralov. What I like about it, it's a meat grinder, but I use it for all kinds of things. And it has 2 blades in it, and it just cuts things really nice and quickly. So I've got to make this into crushed pineapples, and then we'll assemble everything together. So basically it's like a blender, but it's just really neat because it works really quick. So I gotta quick do this, and then we'll start with our recipe. All right, that's all it is to it. Using Mama's old Pyrex dish, I'm going to take our 3 pounds of ground beef and 3 eggs, and then I have my homemade breadcrumbs that I sealed in this jar. So using the sealer helps seal these and makes it really fresh. I did this about a year ago, and they are as fresh as you just made them today. So we're going to have 3 cups. And then we're going to have about a cup of the crushed pineapples with the juice. Have some frozen onions we're going to add to it. Go ahead and mix it all together. All right, so now we formed it into a loaf pan. We're going to take some ketchup. This is my homemade ketchup. And we're going to just put this over the top. And then we're going to take a little brown sugar and put that on the top. Now we're going to go ahead and add some carrots and potatoes. Here are the carrots that we froze just the other week. Now, because I froze these and they weren't laying flat, all I had to do was just put them in the refrigerator the day before. So now they're perfect. I'm going to go ahead and put our carrots all around. And this has the Lipton onion soup mix to it. So that's going to give it a really good flavor. I'm actually going to cut the potatoes up just a little bit finer. I wasn't sure how much room I would have, so I'm just going to cut these. Now, I peeled the potatoes the day before. I like preparing my food the day before, all the prep, so I peeled the potatoes and have them all ready. So now, today, it's just very simple. So now we have our meat, our protein, and we have our vegetables, and we have our starch. I had a lot of potatoes in here. I almost had too many, but I want to use them up, so I'll just have to do it like that. going to put a cover on it and bake it at 350 for about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'll show you what it looks like when we're finished in just a moment. All right, everybody, All right, everybody, I'll get back to you when it's baked and I'll show you what it looks like. With a snap of my fingers, it will be finished. All right, and our meal is finished. And that is what it looks like. Yum, yum. So this would be enough to feed anywhere from 4 to 6 people. Really, really good. There you go, everyone. Pineapple meatloaf with carrots and potatoes. Not only did I make 2 plates for tonight, look at all these leftovers. So I love these pie plates. These work amazing for freezing, and I'm gonna go ahead and we're probably gonna freeze these for on a day I don't feel like cooking. Now all we need is a little bit of peas. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cook some peas or lima beans. I'm gonna add that to this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and freeze it. All right, I'm gonna work on all of these meatballs. I'm gonna share with you at the end of this video, I made different videos on stretching ground beef. And those are very popular and I enjoy making them. So this one basically is another stretching ground beef. Adding breadcrumbs can really stretch your meat budget. So if people don't like pineapples, then you just omit the pineapples and you can make it without. There's hundreds and hundreds of ways to make meatballs. So to tell if they're finished, I just cut one in half, and if it's not pink on the inside, then I know it's finished. And I'm fitting a little more in this one. Great. All right, so we have the meatballs finished. And somebody thankfully corrected me and told me I wasn't putting it on right before. I didn't realize that the foil goes down. So thank you so much for telling me about that. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to package these all up. And then we're going to go ahead and work on some burgers. Now the burgers are the same recipe that I have been using in my meat stretching videos. I accidentally had the camera on high speed, but it was 3 pounds of ground beef, and it's then 3 envelopes of the dry ranch dressing, and it's a half a bottle of barbecue sauce, and that's all it is for these beautiful ranch burgers. If you like videos like these, stretching ground beef, I have so many videos on that. I think you'll also enjoy them as well. See you guys tomorrow. Hey, if you like videos like these, take a look at all these other videos I have sharing with you my life here on the homestead.